Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Matanox, and today is a little bit different. This isn't really a gaming video as such. This is actually kind of an update video about BMX The Game. So, um, if anyone follows this game at all, then you'll already know that all 5,000 pre-orders are now sold out, which means the console version has been confirmed, which is really, really exciting. I cannot wait for that. Um, But basically today I'm just kind of go through just the general updates since like my last video I did was like a then and now kind of video where I like showed you from the beginning to like that most recent point of what they'd done. So this is just kind of an add on to that. So before I scroll down a bit, I just want to quickly talk about this bit. Um, so this bit here just talks about on Wednesday, which it'll be last Wednesday. So they hit the 5,000 pre-orders, and then it talks about which means they've got console versions, but only for PS4 and Xbox One. Yeah, she says here a lot of people have asked about PS3 and Xbox 360, but it's actually really, really like complex to do all that because, sorry, not from Mike. Just a lot of the stuff you need to be able to like go back to consoles that old, they don't really have and they can't afford because obviously they're not like a huge gaming industry. They're only like a small group of people. So yes, I just scrolled down then so you can already kind of see this. So moving on, they finally announced the beta release, which is really really good. They haven't said exactly what the date will be. It just says it will be available soon. So I'm really hoping that maybe sort of like in the next week or two, hopefully, would be really really cool. So basically, we'll enlarge this so that you guys can get a general idea for the scale. This tiny little thing here, let me just, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. The tiny little red square, that is what you are given in the pre-alpha. We've all seen that. We all know how, what size that is. Now, it would be considered small, just because you only have one building. But I mean, it's still a fairly big area if you think about it. So you can kind of see that, and then you can see this entire blue area here is what the beta area will be. Now, this is really, really good, and that's such quite exciting because although this doesn't look like that much of the map is given to us, if you compare like it to the old one, there is a lot. Like there is a lot to do. So that's the thing that they've given us so far. I have no idea what's going to be within this. I kind of guess that might be something like a school, maybe. I don't know. I'm just kind of going on different things. I imagine they'll have given like a really street styled area, so you'll still be able to do a lot. But yeah, so that's what you get for the beta area. So very very excited for that. I cannot wait for that to come out. If we now back out again, and then we can scroll down a bit more. Oh right, yeah, this is something cool they added was the tuning, the physics tuning tool, which I believe, yeah, we've decided that the tool presented last week by the name of the physics tuning tool will be open to all backers until the game comes out in early access, which basically means you'll be able to do like your own like physics, like you'll be able to edit them for yourself. I think that's kind of what it means. So this is it here. This is like a rough idea of what you'll be able to do. So you'll be able to change all of these little things. So like your hop height and probably your pedaling speed and all that fun stuff. Very excited for that. That'll be quite fun to mess around with. Definitely going to be doing a video on this when it comes out. I won't be playing any videos in this because I'll leave the links in the description if you want to watch them, but I can't do it in this video. This is because they're working on Macs as well now. They're trying to get the beta out for that. So if you have a Mac and you want this game, they are currently working on it. So stay hopeful. This is also for the mobile, the bike editor. I will Put the link in the description, obviously. And then obviously you have your community videos every week. This is only for backcasting. This was a virtual reality city editor that you could use, which looks very, very cool. So you just get like a general idea of what's there. You could build your own stuff. Once again, I will leave the link in the description for the video, because there's a lot of stuff you can do. There's like prop placer and city builder tools, so you could do a lot. I think in the video he just like places some tables, chairs and umbrella things. And once again, some more videos, and we'll go to the next page, because there is another page. This is some of the physics stuff in like testing. They were trying to get a rough idea of how it would work, so they were showing that off a bit. I believe, yeah, they're adding racing mode, impact absorption, and muscles in action and stuff like that. So it's just giving you a general idea of what things were going on. Once again, I'll leave a link in the description for that. Racing mode. So that's just like a thing where you can race around a closed circuit anywhere on the map or whatever. So you can like do it with your friends. You can create your own races and cool stuff like that, which is really, really exciting. Then we go back a bit more. There was the obstacle course that they announced, which was hey, actually this would be a good time to mention it, because I know I'm a bit late to this and I haven't brought it up because I haven't actually been really recording lately. For any of those of you who like really like follow BMX and that, chances are you'll know Scotty Cranmer. He has his own YouTube channel. The obstacle course is something that he started. It's really, really cool. I highly suggest you guys go watch some of his videos. They're brilliant. I do quickly want to say now, I think probably like a week or two ago or some, I don't know, I can't remember exactly. Sorry for that. But he had a really, really bad crash on his bike, and so he was like hospitalized and that. And I will leave the link in the description for his GoFundMe page so that he can recover, because I believe he had a bleed on his brain, he had some spinal damage, and he has quite a few fractures in his face that he's having to get fixed out. He's recovering really quickly, which is great. So that's really, really good to hear. But he does have a GoFundMe page going to cover all the medical bills, because, you know, of being from America, it's really, really expensive. So I will leave a link in the description for that. I really hope he gets well soon. But yeah, if you scroll down and see, this is his channel. I'll actually leave a link in the description to his channel for anyone that's interested as well. And he created this obstacle course thing that people can go and try and complete. But yeah, so that's just talking about that, the obstacle course where you gotta get over different things and try different stuff. Anyway, yes, and if we scroll down a bit more, this was talking about, I believe, the new trick system and game of add, which also is another Scotty Cranmer thing, which is add-on, which is basically where, say, this is a multiplayer thing where one rider will do a trick, and then the next rider will have to do that trick, and then another trick after, and then, you know, the next person will do those two tricks, and then another trick after, and so on, and then it just keeps going for as long as you can go for. And then when someone fails a trick, they're out. But if you fail your own trick, then you're not out. It just goes on to the next person. But anyway, yeah. So there's a lot of cool stuff being added. Very, very excited for a lot of these things. Cannot wait for the full, well, I say full game. I mean, like, beta. This is some more stuff about physics and a new game mode. What was this one called? This was one player sets a trick by doing a particular BMX trick of their choice. If the trick is not landed, another player attempts to set a trick. Once the trick has been set, the other players must respond by doing the same trick in their first try. So this is basically a game of bike, which, if you're not familiar with, it's pretty much how this explained it. There's a minimum of 2 of you, or you could have a whole group of you, and one person will do a trick, and then everyone else will have to copy that trick, and then if you land it, then great. If you don't land it, then you get a B for beginning of bike, and then someone else will set, which means someone else will go ahead, try a trick, and then everyone has to copy that trick. And then once again, if you pass it, great. If you fail it, you get an I, and then obviously it just goes on and on and on until you get B, I, K, E, and then you're out. And then you sit aside or you go ride on your own, your choice. There's a new interface, park editor, and cameraman. The park editor is obviously something that I'm sure a lot of people know by now. They were going on about it for ages. Well, not for ages, I mean ages ago. And they gave like everyone a general idea of what you'll be able to do with it, which is really, really cool. I cannot wait to see that. That'd be kind of cool to see. The new interface is obviously just everything that it's all run by, like your controller mapping and stuff like that, I think. And the new multiplayer game mode isn't really a game mode as such, than it is like a filming thing. So like you and your mates, if you wanted to get like a cool edit or something in the game, this is how you do it. You'd be able to go in here, and instead of the other person just having a really awkward time trying to sort the camera, I have no idea where it's gone. For some reason my game just went weird. Oh, okay, wait, there we go. Is that okay now? I have no idea. Not quite sure what just happened. We'll go back onto the page we want to be on, which is page 3. No idea what happened there. I apologise for that. But yeah, so when you go in, you'll actually be able to see your friend holding a camera, which, in my opinion, is actually really, really cool. I quite like that feature. It's like, it doesn't need to be there, but the fact that they put it there is just really, really cool. And obviously you've got your community videos. New characters and local multiplayer. So this is obviously designing new characters for the game, so you're not like the same person in the full game. So obviously you'll have male and female characters. And then also the multiplayer, so that you can mess around online with your mates and stuff like that. I don't know if it's like fully online at the moment or if it's just local. So I don't know if they'll be online in the beta. If there is, I imagine it won't be online, because I think to set something up like that, it can be quite expensive. So I'm imagining they'll try and perfect the game before they do any online stuff. And then you got like your prop placer that obviously a lot of people already know about. You can actually do your prop placing in the game already on the pre-alpha to a certain extent. You got your city builder announced, so that's just them like building all the stuff within the city. And then obviously you've got all your teaser trailer and stuff like that, which we've actually already seen. So I believe that is everything. Yeah, okay, so I think we've generally covered everything we need to cover. So I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to talk about, because we've talked about everything that they've got up till now, up to date. This is them obviously heading from the alpha to the beta and whatnot. And this is the most recent update that you can do now. You can't actually go past this. This is the last update they did. So if you hover over this, this is a permanent link. I don't know if that means like, if that's what, I don't know. I'm an idiot. Just ignore me. Okay. Cool. That is everything I wanted to talk about for today. Okay, so yeah. That's everything I wanted to cover today. This is just me messing about in the pre-alpha now, so that you guys can just get sort of another quick look at the map, so you can get a general idea of how big the beta map is going to be. I mean, like, this isn't exactly like a large area. it's quite small, but there is still quite a lot to do. Like, it's still quite long going down that way. So there is still quite a lot to muck around on and, you know, mess around with. So yeah, hey, that's all the updates and stuff that they're doing. All the cool game modes they're adding and where the beta is, and yeah. So I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, helps a lot. Leave a comment below if you want to see more, or if there's anything you want me to talk about and stuff. Let me know, because I will happily come back to this. And there's a bit more released on it. Okay, just ignore that. Don't know why that's doing that. I mean, my game is a bit laggy, but yeah. So yeah. Oh, nearly a crank arm. But okay, if you're gonna be like that, fine. Let's go. We landed it. Bar spin. Woo. So yeah, okay. So like I said, I'm gonna leave it here. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye bye. Can I do like 180 bar spin half cap, full cap, whatever? Go for it, man. Hell yeah. Manual, but